What's up, everyone? I'm a boost to my ego, and today I decided to do a podcast. Originally, I wanted to start the podcast in the new year, but I have been so anxious, and I told myself, why wait till then? So, as you heard in my intro, I have a song of what I made earlier this year, and I think it is one of the best and promoted songs I ever made. I wanted to start this music career because right after my ex broke up with me, it was time to put energy and effort into what I wanted to do in life. But anyway, it was Christmas a few days ago, and this podcast I wanted to be as focused and organized as possible. So what I wanted to talk about was, what does Christmas mean during quarantine? So as you already know, the world is impacted by the coronavirus. So people and families have to limit their interactions based on safety concerns. We can give gifts by sending heartfelt Christmas cards, having Christmas movie marathons, making Christmas dinner, but we can't forget the real meaning of Christmas. Society chose this day as the day Jesus was born, as a way of God giving us probably his most important gift on earth. Even though Jesus, according to historians, is a Pisces. But anyway, many people on social media would consider Christmas to be another day, mainly because the feeling of Christmas is almost not existent. But tell me, what do you guys think? I want to be able to make podcasts like this. Another topic I wanted to mention is, how private are we supposed to be? Like, we live in a world where social media is one of the ways we can communicate with each other. People take advantage of this and try to prove a point. Like, for instance, 2021, I'm going harder. That's good. By all means, go harder. But once I realized all that I lost by trying to do what everyone else was doing and trying to fulfill everyone's expectations of me, I wasted 2 years, 2 months, and 2 days. Yes, I'm still in college, but yes, I've gotten distracted. But why wait till 2021? I'm doing my hardest right now and continuing it for the rest of my life because I need success for myself and my fam. But how much of the stuff I just said should I put on social media? Ultimately, I think it is important to have someone that you can trust to tell about how you want to reach your success. You need to push yourself, and sometimes it is great to have other people to push you as well. I recently saw this in a website called lifehack.org. In order to fuel your passion, people can help you stay accountable by putting your ideas into actions. There are a few ways that people don't want you to succeed. First thing, instead of encouraging you, they'll belittle what you're doing for yourself. So a lot of people have a vision for what they want you to be, instead of what you want yourself to be. In order to be successful, you have to invest in yourself. And some people will either question or tell you what you are doing in your life, so that they either get your life back in shape or they manipulate you to thinking that what you are doing won't lead you to success. Like, I know that was a lot, but like, what does this mean? Some people will do what is called constructive criticism. And this is the type where people are giving helpful feedback to show specific suggestions. The other case is where people tell you that everything you do is horrible. So, I don't mess with those people. The second thing is no support. They will not care to give into your product, and they absolutely show no support in whatever you're doing. It shows that what you're doing doesn't appeal to them. Do what you want to do and don't worry about the other people, because there will be some people who actually care and are invested in your work. But those are the two reasons why some people don't want you to succeed. So what I am saying is that, you can be private if it is important, and you can decide to be public if you want to, but you have to be careful of who you are public to, because not everyone is genuine about supporting you and probably don't care. It is the hardcore truth, but when you get popular or famous, then your life might change, and people who you don't even know will start caring for you. Well, this is the end of the podcast. This part of the podcast at least. Again, give me suggestions on what I should do next. Maybe I could do video reviews or how to get through engineering, because trust me when I say this, engineering is the hardest major out there. Trust me. Or maybe I could talk about political stuff, like Marco Rubio faced Twitter backlash for attack on Dr. Fauci. Another topic I wanted to mention is a movie that my family and I recently watched, and it's called Midnight Sky. The movie is about George Clooney, who is playing Augustine, and he is warning a spaceship with astronauts that they are returning to a dying planet. It was a very simple movie, but the movie was to me a long, typical sci-fi drama. Before I continue with this, be prepared for some spoilers. Honestly, the movie resembles many other movies like Gravity, which George Clooney co-starred in, and Interstellar from Christopher Nolan. The movie is a post-apocalyptic thriller that is based in 2049, which is after some event leaves the world devastated. Clooney and a young girl, which her name is Colin Springall, are some of the people surviving Earth. And one thing I didn't know about this was the movie was adapted from a book called Good Morning Midnight. And the writer for the book was Mark L. Smith. So it has a much more concept. But, some scenes from the movie are very unrealistic. For instance, when Clooney loses sight of the young girl in a blizzard, he shoots the gun in oblivion, and I honestly expected him to shoot the girl. My mom says George Clooney cared about the girl, but I beg to differ. Or another scene when one of the astronauts, Tiffany Boone, in the movie her name was Maya, when she goes into space to fix a part of the spaceship, she basically dies because of the coming asteroids. First of all, why did they let someone that unexperienced go up into space? It just doesn't make sense to me. But tell me what you think.